Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make some lovely cabbage stuffed with some lamb mince. Here I have about 6 outer leaf of the cabbage, and in my pot I've got about 2 liters of water boiling, and I have a tablespoon of salt in it to flavor the cabbage. So I'm just going to put in the leaves of the cabbage into the boiling water and let this blanch for about 5 minutes. This way it makes it very easy when we're rolling our stuffed cabbage. 8 minutes has passed us, and I'm just going to remove my cabbage leaves from the water. I will leave my leaves aside to cool while I'm going to prepare my tomato sauce base. This is my ingredients for my tomato sauce. I have here 1/4 cup of oil, 1 onions that I grated, 3 tomatoes I grated, and a can of diced tomatoes, and it also has its own herbs. This can is 400 gram. 4 cloves of garlic that I crushed, a teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, a grain of pepper, a sprinkle of paprika, and a sprinkle of mixed herbs to it. I've got my stove on and my pot is heated well. So in I'm going to put my 1/4 cup of oil. To my oil, I'm going to put in my onions. I'll allow these onions to come to the soft brown. My onions are ready for the garlic to get in. To my pot, I'm going to give a generous grain of black pepper and sprinkle some mixed herbs. Then my paprika. Give this a mix. I'm going to add in my canned tomatoes. I'll allow this to cook for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes has passed. I will add in my grated tomatoes to it. Give it a good mix. Then both my sugar and salt. I'm going to lower my heat on very low and allow this to cook for 20 minutes. In the meantime, we will prepare our mince. I'm going to give my mince a quick fry, and I'm going to season it well. And my ingredients are, I have 300 gram of lamb mince, which I rinsed, and 1 onions chopped, a 1/4 cup of oil, a grain of pepper, a sprinkle of paprika, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of barbecue spice, and a teaspoon of ginger garlic. I'll be using a tablespoon of Mrs. Balls. I've also got some fresh thyme to braise. And then to end it up, I've got half a cup of cooked rice. And to bind my mixture, I've got 1 egg. So I'm ready to braise my mince. I've got my stove on moderate heat. I'm just going to add in my oil to the pot. To my oil, I'm going to add in my onions. I'll allow these onions to fry till soft. My onions are done. I'm going to add in my ginger garlic and my thyme. To my onions, I'm going to add in my spices, which is the barbecue, black pepper, and my paprika. And thereafter my lamb mince. And also my salt. I'm going to allow this mince to come to the fry. 8 minutes has passed and our mince is done. So to my mince, I'm going to add in my tablespoon of Mrs. Balls. And my half a cup of cooked rice. Now I'm going to switch my stove off, and your mince don't have to cook all the way because it's also going to be baked in the oven. And to my done mince, I'm just going to add in half a cup of my sauce. I'll give this all a quick mix and I'll allow this to cool off completely. Now that the mince is cooled down completely, I'm going to prepare my cabbage leaves for the stuffed cabbage. So I'm just going to cut out this thick vein. Before putting my mince into the cabbage leaf, I'm just going to crack my egg. And this egg is for binding purpose. I give this egg a good beat. And then pour it into my mince. In the meantime, while I was doing this, I preheated my oven to 175 degrees. I'm using this baking tray because I'm going to make about 4. So this is my tomato sauce. First I'm going to spread it out to the bottom. I evened it up. To my cabbage leaf, I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of the mince. Then I'm going to give it a roll. And place it directly onto the sauce. From my 300 grams of mince, I made 5 large cabbage rolls. So this is the remainder sauce that I'm just going to spread it on top. Yeah, I added a little water. It's about 2 tablespoons just to rinse off the extra sauce. So we have nothing to waste. Then we just flatten this evenly. I'm going to use foil over my baking tray before I put it into the oven. I'm gonna double foil this tray. Seal it up properly. So it's nice and tight. So not much of the steam can escape. Now this is ready for me to pop in the oven for about 45 minutes, but we'll keep checking. It has been 45 minutes with the foil on, and it has been another 15 minutes without the foil. So all in all, it's an hour, and now I'm ready to take my cabbage roll out. We are going to allow this 15 minutes to rest, and then we are ready to serve. There you go, your lovely stuffed cabbage with lamb mince. You can serve this on its own or with salad. Thank you all for watching and enjoy.